everybody on and off the dais. I would like to thank Navabharat for giving me the opportunity to speak here and share my views. In the past hundreds of years, many things have changed, but our education system, not so much. The role of education is to prepare students for the jobs of tomorrow. Me, I don't see this happening. Now, how many of you here think that the current education system needs some change or dislike it? Most of you, right? Now, I say this because in my previous school, everybody used to tease me by calling me a lecture man. Why? It was just because I went beyond the syllabus of my school and my grade. And my teachers constantly discouraging me by telling me, Aditya, you have to stick to the syllabus. There's so many names and definitions you have to remember to write in the exams. And further on, I noticed that the students here just care about marks. Nobody cared about the skills like creativity, innovation that are needed for the future. The only skill that is being taught here is memorization. I don't think this is right. And in a classroom, there are students of the same age, but different intellectual abilities. And those students with different intellectual abilities are taught at the same pace. I don't think this is right. And as the students grow up, the society influences them, and all the creativity and innovativity is gone. They encourage them to think inside the box. I think edtech companies should focus more on the problems of the education system rather than just digitalizing the physical classroom. A teacher that used to teach from a chalkboard now teaches it on a smart board. The problems still remain. Now, one of my father's friend had come home for dinner, and he was really surprised to realize that I knew a lot about design thinking and innovation skills. And this led to me speaking to all these big conferences like Navabharat or in I Live, IIT Delhi, and now I'm going to Amazon next month, etc. And at that time, I felt like I was the real lecture man. So I turned that into my strength. I also believe that age is just a number, but no barrier to success. In my grade 6 midterm exams, I had applied for a course at Harvard. You know, you have to fill that very lengthy application, right? So I filled that, sent it to them, and in a few days, I received an email saying that my application was brilliant. It was amazing, but I was heartbroken. It was because they did not accept me in just because I did not fit in their age criteria. But then I finally convinced them for a Skype interview. They did not just take me in, but also for another course, the SCA, Summer Coding Academy at Harvard, where I learned my Python basics. Now this next month, I'm going for the third course at Harvard for learning more in business. And when I was studying there, I noticed a few differences between the education system there and here. Number one, the teachers there cared a lot for the students and they paid 100% attention to class. Number two, they gave you real life and practical examples. And finally, number three, they taught you case studies, which is exactly why Harvard is number one in the world. So case studies taught you real life and practical examples, right? Which helped you in your business and to grow your business. That's why it is the number one university in the world and my dream university. One of my favorite scientists, Albert Einstein, once said that imagination is more important than knowledge. This saying has inspired me as well as many other people today to innovate. And I also think that children are more innovative and more creative than adults, which is why I have come up with the idea of next gen innov labs slash clubs. The idea is that we will set up these labs and clubs in every single possible school around the world, and they will teach children critical thinking, innovation, and creativity skills to prepare them for their future. It will use cutting edge technology like AI to teach them and have a more personalized learning. There'll be various events held to test their knowledge on innovation and their views and public speaking skills. So it mostly focuses on skills and it's for all ages. Anyone can use it and in any language also. I'm also trying to collaborate with Amazon to help me in this venture of mine to bring Alexa and to have a personalized learning with technology all around the world. So come, join me in my mission of putting up innovation labs and clubs in every possible school around the world, teaching children critical thinking, innovation skills to prepare them for their future so that a person can solve their own problems in their own backyard. And together, let's make the world a better place for people to live in. Thank you.